Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Report reaching us allegedly, as it is rumored, as it is reported, is that Olori Runke has summoned Olori Miriam before the Council of Elders and Chief over Olori Naomi's frames. Now, last week we got a report, maybe earlier in the week, that there was this drama with Queen Naomi's frame, that the frames that Ooni of Ife had bought for Queen Naomi, sometime last year in the same vein, when this begging after the marriage extravaganza, later Ooni of Ife realized that, look, after getting married to all of these women, he still wanted his wife Naomi. He started doing everything that was within his power to bring Olori Naomi back into the palace. When they were begging Naomi to come back, at a point where where the Ooni of Ife thought that Naomi was going to come back, they said that Ooni of Ife had gone to, made some frames that were Italian frames for Queen Naomi that was worth how many million at the time, and brought the frames. Those frames were very beautiful frames, and two of those frames they brought to the palace of the Ooni of Ife. One thing that caused a lot of problems, both in the palace of the Ooni of Ife at the time. Now, we also heard that this last birthday that Naomi just celebrated about 2 weeks ago, where this Pastor Ademiju came up and started proposing to Queen Naomi. This birthday, Naomi made some very beautiful photos, okay? And not just the photos we saw on social media, that there were so many beautiful photos that she got. One thing that is confusing people about Naomi is because when you say Naomi is a very private person, people mistake it for, you not knowing what you're talking about. Now, the reason is because Naomi is always coming on social media, but Naomi comes on social media only when she has something to offer. You don't see Naomi on social media except she is preaching, or maybe she has attended an event, people take pictures and post, or maybe her birthday. It's only her birthday that brings her to social media, or Tadenikawo's birthday. So right now they say after the drama with Pastor Ademiju, Basbos left, right, and center, the falls, the wahala, Ooni forcing her to go to the mansion, Ooni forcing her to leave the country, all of that. Eventually, as God will have it, they reconcile. Pastor Ademiju backed down because they said the Yoruba people were on the neck of Pastor Ademiju and the mother. Oh my God! They say that these people who thought they had gods, they saw that Yoruba people are not playing, like joking with them. And they realized that if they continued in that route, it was going to cause them problem. They had to back down. And Olori Naomi decided to go back to the royal mansion that gave Ooni of Ife peace of mind. So after they eventually settled, Ooni of Ife asked Naomi to give him hard copies of those photos that she took. Queen Naomi sent the copies they had as original copies to Ooni of Ife. That Ooni of Ife paid money for them to frame them. They were so well framed, beautiful photos. Ooni of Ife brought those photos to the palace, okay? They brought the photos, they showed them designated areas to hang those photos. As we are hearing, allegedly, they hung those photos. Now, you remember that there were 2 photos from the other time, and these very 3 photos of Queen Naomi, they were well hung in the palace. Then, we now heard allegedly, as it is rumored, okay, it's rumored that Auntie Blublo now called people, according to them, that she wanted to do some cleaning, like she wanted them to do some cleaning for her in preparation for the Olokun festival. Now, a day before that Olokun festival, if you go online, go to Amiludun Extra, okay? If you go there, you kind of see that Olokun festival I'm talking about. I think it's a prerequisite of the big one or something that they did. They say before that day, they say Auntie Blublo had asked that they clean the palace. Clean the palace. They did so many kinds of cleaning and all of that. She asked them to bring down those photos, those frames, all of them, all of Queen Naomi's frames that were in the palace. That was what she did. She asked them to bring them down. Now, they said they brought them down, that they needed to clean doors and everything. But the people who brought those photos down said that they had asked Auntie Blublo if they should return the photos back to where they moved the photos from. And she said no, that she's going to get back to them on that. And that was how the photos disappeared. My photo developed legs, hand, everything disappeared. Come off for palace, waka, come on, waka, just throw past gate photos, 5 photos. They just throw, carry hand, carry leg, waka, come off for palace. Hey, wahala plenty, oh God. As we are hearing, they said that was how photos disappeared from palace. Now, when Diola saw that those photos were not there again, Diola raised alarm and started shouting that what is the problem? Who took Naomi's photos? They should return Naomi's photos. That Diola was making so much problem over Naomi's photos, that the bags that Diola gave them in the palace was not small. That what is the meaning of this? This nonsense has got to stop. When are they going to stop this? That Diola, but the entire time Kabiyesi was very, very busy. So when this thing got to to Kabiyesi asked that the cleaners, that they should go and get those photos and remount them where they removed them. When the photos were not there anymore. And word filtered to Queen Naomi's mother and everybody. And Queen Naomi's mother said that Kabiyesi, that she heard that Kabiyesi said he was going to replace the photos, that the photos should not be replaced. That if those photos are not found, that she will involve the police. Now, that was how the wahala started. Naomi was angry. Everybody was angry. Kabiyesi was angry. Basbos left, right, and center, and all of that. People are asking Olori, Ronke, where are the photos? Where are the photos? Ronke, she said she has no clue where the photos are. They said, okay, why did you bring the photos down in the first place? She said she wanted to clean. So right now, with the force and everything that Ooni of Ife, the basbos, the pepper that Ooni of Ife is giving them, they say Ronke right now is has asked Olori Miriam to bring the photos. Miriam say she has no, as in she does not know where those frames are, that she didn't touch the frames. So how come frames disappeared from palace? Like frames just disappeared from palace. What is the meaning of this? That was the problem. So right now, because the thing is on Ronke to bring the frames, everybody is blaming Ronke. People are calling Ronke all sorts of names, saying she's the one with the frames and all of that. Ronke has asked Miriam, Miriam says she has no clue where those frames are. And so what we are hearing now allegedly is that Ronke has summoned Miriam before the Council of Chief and Elders, telling them that it is Miriam who picked those frames, that she brought them down, she wanted to clean, but she knows that it was Miriam that picked those frames, sent people to pick those frames. The palace is very big, and some areas a lot of people don't go. Sometimes it's dry, and some areas are always very busy, especially those areas where visitors come from, visitor seats and all of that. So there is a possibility that, my question is there a possibility that one of them could have sent somebody to go and pick the frames? There are 5 frames together and nobody would see what happened. I feel like they picked the frames, took it straight to their bedroom, because they are inside the palace, took it straight and nobody saw, and they now put them in their cars and took it out. So right now, the Council of Elders and Council of Chief has given them 24 hours to produce the frame from what we are hearing. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget, these are all alleged and rumored information. Thank you so much.